Hi everyone, I've got an update video for you today. Ducky3D, CG Matter, Grant Abbott, Southern Shotty, Blender Binge and I have just released the first episode of our Blender Focus podcast. It's called BlenderNest and there's an official YouTube channel you can follow from the link in the description. In it we talk about a range of things, including how we got into 3D work, how we started making videos for YouTube, imposter syndrome and more. So feel free to give it a watch or a listen if it's something you might be interested in. I did realise a little bit too late that I had the wrong microphone active during the recording, so the quality isn't great, but that'll be fixed in the next episode. Basically, we were doing some testing before we started recording, and the camera started glitching out, so I plugged in a backup webcam. And usually when Discord detects new devices, it gives you a prompt asking if you want to change over the microphone. And for some reason, maybe because we were in a video call, it didn't give me the prompt and it just changed it over anyway. But as I say, that'll be changed by next time and I'll actually be using this microphone instead. Anyway, since we're here, I thought I might ask your opinion on a few things. First of all, there have been some really cool new improvements to the cloth simulation in Blender, and a while ago I did a video about Blender's cloth system using 2.8. In that video I said that some certain effects with the cloth weren't possible using the current system at the time, but that information is no longer correct. So I'm wondering whether to redo the old video or do a new one with some different and more exciting resources. So I'd like to know your opinion on that. Also, for anyone that's interested in game development, is there a preference of engine that you're interested in seeing more about? I have years worth of experience with Unity and a massive backlog of projects which I could turn into resources or breakdowns, but I've also been studying the Godot engine recently. I've been thinking about choosing a game engine to port over some of the generation tools to, because Blender is fantastic but it is limited in certain regards as to the scalability of generation tools. So I was just wondering if amongst the audience members that are interested in game development, whether there was a certain preference of engine. I've been considering putting out a poll on the mailing list about this, but I figure since YouTube is my primary audience, I'd ask you first. Anyway, go and give the podcast a watch, and make sure to subscribe to everyone else involved because it makes some really interesting content for Blender. So thanks for watching, have a great day, and I'll see you next time.